So Kool-Aid, you're from Birmingham, Alabama. A lot of people don't know much about Birmingham. What was it like growing up there, and how did that shape you to the man you are today?
Birmingham is kind of the reason that I'm humble. Just like growing up, you see any and everything that's going on. It teach you off the intro when you come into the world and understand what's going on in Birmingham. It's automatic struggle, automatic tough. It's automatic something that you're gonna deal with and have to learn from as a young child. So I feel like you just learn how to grow up early. You learn what's right and wrong quicker than a lot of people, and you just adapt to the way of life very fast.
Now, was Alabama your favorite team growing up, or did you have like other teams?
Yeah, growing up, I was an Alabama fan. I definitely loved Alabama growing up. For some reason, I got to high school, I don't know, like I was an Auburn fan or some shit, though.
Before he went to Alabama, he texted me. That was like our first ever, like, nah, that wasn't the first time we had interacted. Nah, that was the first time we interacted.
That probably was. When I first said committed to Bama, I was like, man, he might well go on. He told me about going to Florida State. He playing.
I was going to Pat.
He playing.
Don't put the thumbs down now, Pat. Like you,
bruh, come on. Nah. When we came out of school, you know you weren't supposed to go no Florida State, bro. You know they weren't talking about that.
Nah, that was then. That was after the coach had got fired. Before that, don't act like you ain't go down there when Coach Taggart was down there. Coach Taggart,
I only went because they had another coach that was at Auburn. I told y'all I was like at Auburn. He went to Florida State with them. That's why I went down there. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You was actually in on that.
I was.
Like zero games.
I was. I would have definitely went to Florida State over Auburn. Hands down.
No, sir. Not back then.
Then Auburn was sorry. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, our 3 years there, we almost lost to them every time except the second time.
We did, but that's a rivalry. Them
the
type games.
Don't matter.
But your man don't matter. You know it was gonna be a close game. That was our NFL. The NFL come down, every play matters. You knew what it was going into that game. Matter of fact, hey, Pat, when we played Auburn that last year before we entered the draft.
Yeah. I was over there getting sick. I ain't gonna lie.
Pat, we sit on the bench. Pat. He say, bruh, I can't believe we finna lose to Auburn, bro. They had started chanting like, fuck Nick Saban. Dun, 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 dun. Like they started chanting it, Pat. He like, bro, I can't believe we finna lose to Auburn. Then the next week we still gotta play in the SEC championship after we done lost to them, boy. Like, golly. Hey, the NJ Mill, 4th to 31.
This is when I thought we lost. When
I ain't gonna lie, I watched that game, bro. I was watching that bit. I was like, man, what the fuck going on, bro? Because I told my teammates like it was gonna be BTA. I like, man, them boys about to beat the brakes out of these dudes.
It was a defensive game.
Man, this one I thought we was over with though. The security guard walked over there to me. He was like, hey.
Oh yeah.
He was like, hey man, when the clock hits 0, I'm gonna be standing right here. So just make sure me and you meet up. I'm gonna get you out the field. I know they're gonna rush the field. That's when I started like, bro, ain't no way. I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, man, we ain't finna play all.
Ain't no way, bro.
I ain't even celebrate when we won. I walked straight to the locker room. Everybody running around the field.
We lost to Auburn like my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
And we were supposed to, that year we was like, we got to win this to go to the playoffs. And shit, we lost to them boys, man. I was like, man, this season over. Next thing you know, you see people declaring left and right, I'm going to the draft, this and that. And they didn't want to play in that bowl game. We play in the Citrus Bowl, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Citrus Bowl, yep.
I was like, man, that's a gut-wrenching feeling, bro.
You know, cool. You actually told Auburn that you were committing publicly. And then at the last minute, you chose Alabama. How did Auburn take that decision?
I ain't never talked to him again. I ain't gonna lie. I had told him I was gonna commit to him, but then I just knew I couldn't go there. So I told Bama I was gonna commit to them.
Do you think if you would have went to Auburn, you would still be in the same position you are today?
I don't know. That God, man. God, we don't know. I think I always said if I would have went to Auburn, I probably would have transferred right to Bama though. Like,
if you couldn't go to Auburn or Alabama, where would you have went?
Were you gonna stay in Alabama or were you thinking about going somewhere else out the state?
I mean, I like the LSU, probably LSU for real. If I would have just had to go somewhere. I like the Alabama, Auburn, LSU. But I was scared of LSU. They had just won a national championship. Then they wasn't good the next year after that. So it was kind of like, That what kind of do right now. I'm just gonna go to Bama. We're gonna win. I know we're gonna have a chance to do whatever I want to do.
Whenever we have our Bama guys on the show, bro, we always gotta ask, what was their worst Coach Saban story, ass chewing, all that. Like, what was the worst story from Coach Saban?
I don't know. Probably my freshman year when I had my freshman year spring game, I went crazy. I had like a pick, like 3 PBUs, some tackles, and I did all this like the first half. You know what I'm saying? By the second half, I wasn't gonna be playing no more anyway. But I come out the field, I come out the locker room from the away locker room though. So it's, it's a farther walk, run to the sideline. So as I'm running, I probably get by like 8 yards away. Like I'm probably like on the numbers before I can like finally like, run all the way off the field. But I'm like the last one to come out the locker room at the same time. So he see me walking, he like, hey, Kool-Aid, run your ass off the goddamn field. I'm like, man, that shit went viral on TV. I'm like, man, I don't know, he did that on purpose or what? Like,
I was watching that on TV.
Yeah, that was probably. He ain't really used to cuss me out though. Did the T3? I used to see me and T-Rod. We was very close.
So you was on his good side. You was on his good side.
Yeah, see, like I don't know, man. I'm having a different type bun. Like we were cool as hell. Like I was like our type bun. Like he might walk in, I might see him. Man. I'm like, damn, who pissing your cereal this morning? Like, what wrong with you? Like, how you acting like that? Like, lighten up. Like, we here today. You know what I'm saying? I used to talk to him, so he just always just be laughing at me. He used to like miss some T3 though. He just make him mad every day. Every day they'd be winking at me.
He used to have me hot. Pat, we really ain't, me and Coach Saban ain't get cool for real till like my junior year.
Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, they weren't cool to the end.
Like, what do you, like, he used to be out there like, 12. What do you see right here? Like, sure, I see the guy in front of me. No.
Tyrion like being cut and don't take the final 5 back. Like, easy final 5.
You see. This is what I had to explain to him, and I had this conversation when I was just at Coach Saban's career, actually. I had to explain to him, I'm like, Coach, you got to think, like, where I came from, Coach, bruh, all I played was cover 1. Man. Like, all these rules, like, even the scheme, like.
You know what all this boiled down to, Pat? He couldn't get the playbook, bro.
Nah, I really, that first year, Pat, that first year,
paper like that big.
Pat, that first year, I seen, and you gotta think, Pat, when you come during the summertime, spring is slower. In the summertime, you see it once, and then you see it again during fall camp. Man, got out there, and you know how it is during 7-on-7, no coaches out there. So, when you make a play, I'm making play, Pat doing all the wrong stuff. Like, Pat, he might call something like mint sunfish, Pat, I done bailed.
Oh, I forgot about that call. They were fouls on, wasn't it?
Man, nah, mint sunfish was cover 1.
Oh.
One whole, like, mint sunfish, what? Mint sunfish? No, you thinking,
that call.
Man, you gotta think, man. Mint sunfish, you think about mint star sting.
Yeah, shit like that.
One hole, one funnel.
Hey, Pat, let me ask you one question, though, Pat. Since you've been in the league, who your favorite team to play against? Like, who you gonna ball against every time? You know what, them tight games out there now, those tight teams now.
I think it's the Chargers because, bro, like my first game against them, I had 2 picks. I had 1 pick 6 and another pick. And ever since then, I just build momentum off of that. I'm like, man, every time I see them on the schedule, bro, I feel like I'm going to make a play somehow, some way. And it's a divisional opponent, too, so you see them twice a year. So when you see them twice a year, you sort of know their game, know their tactics, know how they play. So I'm like, yeah, for sure. Who your team?
Mine Tampa.
Tampa?
Yeah, nah, here's this Tampa.
You be snapped against Tampa, but I seen that, bro, you had a rep against Sterling Shepard.
Yeah.
In the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
Teach tape.
I like Tampa.
I'm like, yeah. That's
it's crazy. Cool. Hey, it's crazy. He gonna say, I'm telling you, bro. Them boys gonna have to change their playbook. Boy, I know everything.
Yeah. They gotta change, son.